Hello everyone, my name is Jay Shambeau. I'm the City Administrator here in the City of West Bend. It's my pleasure to co-host with Mayor Sadownikow today's event entitled The City. It's a new program that we're going to highlight the programs and services that are offered within the City of West Bend. And joining us for our first episode, Doug Neuman, Director of Public Works. Mayor Sadownikow, I want to help welcome to the new program, The City.
Sure. Thanks, Jay, and hello, West Bend. Doug and Jay know this very well, but I think it's important for our citizenry to appreciate that one of the biggest challenges the council and I have is dividing up our limited resources in the best manner possible. We try to prioritize, those in order of preference and in order of importance, and that is public safety, infrastructure, and then quality of life. And we chose to start with the Public Works Department and Doug here today because the work that they do touches all three of those: public safety, infrastructure, and quality of life.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with the city.
I grew up on a dairy farm right outside the city. I have education in emergency government, fire science, EMS, hazardous materials, and public works operations.
Our citizenry hears public works. What does that actually mean?
We've got a long list of things we do. I can name off a few. As Jay said earlier, the most visible thing is the winter maintenance, street maintenance. We take care of over 500 lane miles of streets and alleys in the city of West Bend, salting, plowing, with the crews from our Public Works Department. We also receive assistance from other departments. Our parks and our utilities also lend a hand in that efforts. We take care of all the recycling and garbage pickup in the city, the street sweeping, handle a number of other projects in the city, working with the engineering department on inspections and following through with contractors.
We're about 1 year into a major change in how your team and our team collects refuse, and that is affectionately named the one-armed bandit. It's our new mechanized garbage collection truck. From a mayor's perspective, that was a wise investment. From a time management level, from a safety of our employees level, no longer are we taking 10,000 garbage cans a week and dumping them in the back of a truck. That's what I see. What are you guys seeing boots on the ground? How's the truck working, and how are the folks adapting to it?
The truck is a very important key in our collection in the city. We had 6 employees doing the job now that 2 are doing. We have 2 trucks currently, and those trucks each collect 1,200 homes per day.
Depending on exactly when this episode will air, maybe it's good for folks to know we're sitting here on March 15th, 2017, less than 48 hours removed from, was it a 12-inch snowfall?
Yeah.
About a 12-inch snowfall, inch per hour. So it's those challenges and those daily surprises that you mentioned that make the job fun, right?
Yeah, I can't praise the crews enough. They put in long hours, long days to keep those streets safe for the residents and cleared.
Speaking of snow removal, beet juice.
Beet juice.
Tell us a little bit about what it is, why we're using it. I think mainly on the hilly areas is where our residents can see it used from time to time. The street may look a little bit wet, or there's some wet stripes up and down the street. What's the thought behind beets?
This is a byproduct of beets. It's called geomelt. It's mixed with our salt brine, which we've used prior to this winter. This is a byproduct that helps reduce chlorides released into our rivers and streams. I did some research on this, and all the research I found was a positive feedback. So we decided to try this year, and it's proven to work very efficient. It reduces the salt we need. It lets our salt work at lower temperatures at a low investment cost for us.
Give our constituents a thing or two to look forward to within your department, maybe highlighting the change in refuse collection, on-site disposal, what residents need to do, and which pieces of information they need to bring in when they come in and apply for that permit.
We recently went through some changes in our organic drop-offs yard. Once again, this was reviewed in our department efficiencies, which I was asked to review our policies and procedures. We're trying to reduce the amount of garbage and products coming from outside the city. So this was just done to protect the residents and taxpayers of the city of West Bend. So currently, in order to purchase a drop-off sticker in the city of West Bend, we require a driver's license and a vehicle registration, which the sticker will be placed upon.
Doug, you guys are involved in a lot of things that most people don't see. I think of all the signs that are within the city. I know we have a sign inventory, and the traffic lights, they are a constant source of work for you guys to keep them up and timed right. And can you just tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. We have two, as you mentioned, traffic control operations that we take care of in the city. We have 28 current traffic signals in the city that we maintain, repair, troubleshoot, from light bulbs to controllers that go haywire. And it's an important liability for the city that we have to maintain. On the other part, we have over 8,000 signs in the city, from stop signs, street signs, that we maintain, replace on a rotating schedule. Our staff is very good on saving costs on that also. They reface a lot of signs. It's considerably cost effective, almost half the cost of what purchasing a new sign is. So it's a big cost savings that we like to use whenever possible.
Doug, you mentioned that variety and problem solving are some of the things that you enjoy about your job, or things that make it interesting for you. Tell us a little bit more about what brings joy to yourself as the director of public works. What makes you want to work for the city of West Bend?
Each day is a new adventure for me. We never know from day to day when the phone is going to ring and there's going to be a giant sinkhole in the middle of the street. So problem solving that, getting it repaired cost effectively are things that I enjoy, the challenge involved with that.
So hopefully we don't have too many giant sinkholes within the city, right? But when you do get those surprises, that it's a challenge, no doubt. But you get to coordinate working with utilities and potentially engineering here at City Hall and police department, fire. Sometimes there's a lot of city services that go hand in hand, and you work collaboratively with, that most of the public don't recognize on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I guess I feel a lot of enjoyment in sharing my experience in this type of repairs. So teaching our current staff how to fix these things and to continue in the future is what I look forward to.
Well, thanks, Doug. Thanks for being here and for being our first department to be highlighted in the city program here in West Bend. Thank you all for joining us today. We look forward to future episodes, and for our next month's episode, the mayor and I will be bringing Parks and Recreation, Kraig Hepner, as director. Thank you.